We're back with Sundays at the Square with your host, Toni Ringgold, only on B106, and I am sitting with the amazing, the incomparable, the intelligent, yes, the giver, Mr. Rod Duckett, soon to be Dr. Duckett. All right.
There you go.
Yes.
Yes.
So let's talk about the Taste of Africa.
Oh, yes. Taste of Africa is going to be a wonderful event. It's brought to you guys by the City of Killeen's Art Commission. We filled out a grant proposal with them, and we got approved. And, this is a part of Killeen's doing. Also, we do have a couple of more hidden sponsors that's going to be helping us out along the way. But the event is going to be Saturday, July the 21st. From 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., which is the open African market where you can come there, shop, and have a good time. But later on, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., we're going to have the African after party, the dance. We're going to be dancing going on the whole time, but that's when we're going to get, maybe I'll date myself getting jiggy with it or something like that. So,
just, sir.
That was all type of cool
from
boys.
The record.
Okay, cut that jiggy.
Get jiggy with it.
Get jiggy with it. That's that Will Smith type thing, Yeah. Okay.
How did it go?
That's right. That's right. But no, we're gonna have a good time the whole day. But 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. is when we're gonna actually really, cut loose and have a real good time. But it's gonna be a lot of stuff that's happening there. We've got performers that's there. I got Solomon Fuji's Ethiopian artist. I love Ethiopia.
Yeah.
He's bringing some young ladies that's gonna do some Ethiopian dancing. We're going to have some traditional coffee. So if you like coffee, they're going to actually roast the beans in front of you. You're going to actually drink that. Miss Wanda Gunter is going to have art like nobody's business there.
Awesome.
So I'll give you more information, but that art's going to be up all through July and all through that day. And if there's art that you want to buy from one of these local artists, by all means, go do that. And we're going to have some African cultural makeovers, meaning somebody's going to walk in the door looking one way. We're going to snatch your little behinds up. We're going to take you to the back. We're going to get you all decked out in African garment, and you're going to be walking around like Queen Sheba.
Yes! Listen, let me be one of the people. I'm walking looking real raggedy. Real rough.
We're going to have you looking good.
Listen, I really want to be like on Coming to America. No, I'm just playing. But, hey!
All right, we'll leave that alone.
Listen, this is so exciting. Okay, yeah. Bark like a dog. Like a big dog. Man, that's my movie. I have to watch that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's the movie. Okay, so Saturday, July 21st, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then the after party where we're going to get jiggy with it.
Get jiggy with it.
From 6 to 9. Yeah. Okay, so tell people if they want to get tickets, how can they find it?
Yeah, you can go to 2018 Taste of Africa on Eventbrite, or you can go to our our Facebook page, where you can look up Taste of Africa, 2018 Taste of Africa, or go into IMPAC Outreach and hit that link, and it takes you into Taste of Africa. If you type up 2018 Taste of Africa in your search engine, it's going to pop up, and you buy those tickets. We do have maybe like 6-7 more vendor spots, so if you want to be a vendor, come on out. Last year we had 864 people that showed up.
Wow.
So it was very, very busy that day. And, it's not about how busy it was. The greatest connection that I seen was it was a lady from Nigeria ran into another lady, and she asked her who was her family. And the lady was like, my family's from Mississippi. And she says, no, your family's from Nigeria. And when you put them together, they look almost identical. Like,
really?
Just like you knew she was Nigerian from that point. And then from there, they spawned a friendship with each other through Facebook. So it's just a beautiful thing.
Wonderful connections. Yeah. That's awesome. Now, I see on here that you said that we're going to have a Wakanda dance. That's from 6 to 9. Now, are there certain moves that we need to learn prior to? Are we going to be taught? Like, I'm just trying to understand. Because, when I think of Wakanda forever. And then also, you also told me that there was a secret that you were going to be debuting right here, right now, on Sundays at the Square. We got the exclusive, y'all.
See, I knew you was going to hold me to that.
Oh, yeah, I want to know. Because, I'm nosy.
Totally was like, let me know that.
I'm one of the people that research. I like to know. So I'm excited.
Yeah, we're going to have the Wakanda dance. That's Miss Erica Garcia, Eye Infusions down in Killeen, Texas.
Hey.
She's going to get you guys right with that Wakanda dance. She's going to be doing it throughout the day. But just in, breaking news right here, we have the Black Panther that will show up. Yes, the Black Panther full outfit, everything for the kids. They're going to be there flying in from Wakanda.
Come on,
walking around, making sure it's
safe.
Because they was like, here, check this out. This is what Killeen told me. They said, y'all need to have security for this event. I said, no, we don't. We got Black Panther that's going to be there. Ain't nobody going to come in there with the Black Panther there.
Listen, ain't nobody going to mess with. Is he going to do some moves? Listen, I'm excited. Now I got to bring the kids.
That's right.
Now you got to bring the kids. So this is a family fun
Family
event.
fun. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, family fun.
So, are they going to have food?
Yes, they're going to have food. We're going to have some African food there from Senegal. We're going to also have our favorite Caribbean dishes. I'm working on some Cuban dishes to show up, and I'm trying to get my friends from Ghana to bring in some Ghana chocolate because, you know, a lot of chocolate is grown in Ghana, so you'll get to hopefully sample the chocolate. We'll have coffee from Ethiopia, possibly Ethiopian food that's going to be there. Get there early for the food because I think last year all the food was gone. I think the only one that had food was Miss Glendora, and she was calling in food from her restaurant to get it cooked and brought back out there. So
wow.
Yes.
Now make sure you get somebody who's from Nigeria to make some jollof rice. Okay?
Yeah.
I need that in my life. I'll make sure I come and get that.
Stuff.
Yes.
It's good stuff.
Man, this is exciting. Taste of Africa, Saturday, July 21st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then we got the Wakanda dance. Man, Black Panther is coming in the room. Listen, we're going to be safe. She ain't going to let nothing happen to nobody up in there. And I love it because one of the things that's really important to me is to fuse and to bring together those that are African American and those that have immigrated over, recently, because we all are African immigrants. Let's just say that.
Yeah, we are.
We're descendants of immigrants, honey.
Yes,
all of us, including those that are trying to separate family. Okay, hey, here I go. I'm about to go into a whole nother show. But we all aren't from here, like our ancestors. But I'm talking about those that have recently come over, Africans, and then African Americans. There's always this unspoken thing like, oh, Africans really don't like African Americans. And sometimes I really feel like that's a myth. What I love is that you're doing this because this helps to kind of bridge that gap.
Yeah, it's all about bridging the gap. A lot of times, reason why there's so much discourse between two people is because they never met one another. Mm-hmm. So once you meet one another, you can get past a lot of these petty indifferences. I tell you, I've been to Africa for the last 17 years. I love Africa. It's a beautiful place. It's always been safe. I've never been pickpocketed. No one's never taken advantage of me, anything like that. I've been in like the third largest market in the world, which is the Ethiopian market. Everybody was very hospitable, very nice to me. The greatest place for hospitality. Of course, there's bad people wherever you go, but it's time to get over this. Africa is Africa, and I'm here in the United States. I'm bringing Africa to you, okay?
Yes.
So since Africa's to you, I hope you can make those connections and go over to Africa. Anybody that's left this country to go to Africa has had a changing experience for themselves. It's a reconnection. It's a pilgrimage. It's your Mecca. So you're going back home to make those connections. And it's something about being somewhere in a population where you got nearly 1 billion people and all of them are black.
They look like you.
Holy moly, what's going on?
I'm going to tell you, Ethiopia, the Ethiopian women I feel personally, are the most beautiful women on planet Earth. And I've said that since I was a little girl. I remember I was probably 8 years old. My mom had took me to Houston, and it was this lady, and she just walked, and it just looked like she was just glowing, like she was a goddess. And I said, Mommy, I gotta talk to her. My mom was like, you don't know her? I said, I gotta talk to her. So I walked. I said, you are so beautiful. And she had this beautiful accent. I said, where are you from? And she said, Ethiopia. I said, oh my God. You're beautiful. And ever since then, and every time I see an Ethiopian woman, and of course, all people are beautiful, but it's something about that melanin, honey. It's something about that melanin, that black, don't crack.
And when you get to that eastern side of, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia, Kenya, Tanzania, Southern Sudan, you'll see so many different changes within the people. Like in Southern Sudan, they're literally tall. They're like the average size is 6'5". I mean, I'm walking amongst giants, and they're dark. I mean, like pitch black. And then you move to Ethiopia, and it's more mixture complex. You go back down to Kenya, they're average size people, but they're dark. Uganda, they're thick. They're real swole, thick people. Look like they could be football players or something like that. So it's a vast diversity of people. But the cool thing about Africa, they have black on black trade with each other all the time, you know, and it's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely beautiful. And so with the Taste of Africa, you'll be able to get a little bit of that. Hey, you might not be able to get to Africa tomorrow, but you can come to the Taste of Africa on July 21st, honey, and you can get a little taste of what your culture is. I love it. And one of the things that I also love that you do, and I keep saying, I'm going to do this one day, I have to, is that you do genealogy.
Yes, my good friend Genealogy Prex, we were hosting some genealogy classes. We're looking to pick those back up too, where people have been able to make different connections. I know Miss Casper has been there, Miss Esoterica, Miss Rhonda Brown, Miss Wanda Gunter. Different people have been able to make these connections with family, or just start the process. It's very important. If you don't know where you come from, you never know where you're going. So you've got to make those connections, and you'll be surprised what you find about your family.
Absolutely. I always looked at myself and I'm like, I wonder where I would be from. And then I would ask like African people I meet, and they always laugh. They're like, really? I'm like, well, if you looked at me, where you think I was from? And I was like, well, with this gap, maybe Ghana, maybe somewhere West Africa. I'm like, oh, okay. I get really excited. I really, really, really want to learn. But I think it's just great what you're doing, Rod.
Thank you.
I so appreciate what you're doing for the kiddos. You have a TV show. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we have a TV show. It's called At Youth Chat, the chat that everybody needs to hear. It's the educational dialogue used to curtail the national epidemic of juvenile delinquency. It's a show by the youth, and they go out and they get the stories. And I hate to tell you guys this. I got a little bad news, but I also have good news. PBS will be shutting down in August, so there won't be any local PBS. But we are looking to switch stations. I'm in negotiations right now with 2 stations, and I'm trying to see which one will be able to bend to our will a little bit, because we don't make a whole lot of money from the station, but the kids truly, truly love it. And if you've ever been around my kids with the camera, they know what they're doing.
They do.
So they don't play.
They
Especially
really
Miss
do.
Trinity. She don't play. You give her a microphone, she on you. So
Yes, I love it. Yeah, I heard that. I heard KNCT, you know, they were shutting down. I hate to hear that.
Yes. But
I
we're
really
going to
do.
still go. Well, if we don't get a station, you'll see us doing Facebook Live stuff, and you'll see us our podcast, YouTube. But we're going to keep it going with the kids. So
you got to, man.
Yes, we have
You got to keep it going. And, you know, honestly, most people, that's what they look at anyway. They're looking at podcasts. They're all on YouTube. They're looking, I mean, that's just the way of the world. And, you know, you got to move with the times.
Yes, you do.
Just got to move with the times.
Yep.
Well, listen, I just want to thank you so much for coming in again. Is there any other information or anything else that you want people to know as far as what you got going on or got coming up?
Yeah, July 21st is really one of the biggest things that we have. It's a major fundraiser for us. This is how we raise our funds. And I'm not the beggar outside of HEB and Walmart. I put on the show for you guys. You wanted more entertainment. I have more entertainment. And just come on out and be a part of it. Also, we're going to have fundraisers going on throughout the year. My kids are actually making soap now, so they're going to be making soap to raise their own money. Yes, Miss Arabia, yes.
Bae,
so,
okay, so look, Bae is sitting in the back right now. You know that soap that you like? Yes. That we went, listen.
Trust me, I'm wearing some other stuff right now.
Yeah, I smell it. What's it? It's coming because the fan is blowing.
Hey, calm down. Your man's behind you. Now. Calm down.
Yeah, you know what?
He got heat on me right now. He got heat. Black Panther, help.
Yeah, so you got that from Miss Serena?
Yeah, Miss Arabia, she's been teaching soap classes to our kids, and we're going to have about 7 lines coming out. And then what you guys will do is you'll order every month, and the kids will make your soap and send it to you. It's something that you need anyhow. So I encourage you guys, once you do see this on Facebook, or if some of my kids do approach you, buy their soap, because it helps out with our nonprofit. It helps out with our television show. And then plus, we're going to be doing some stuff next year. So where the kids have to raise money. So we want to start now. And plus, I'm teaching the kids how to become entrepreneurs. So please buy soap for my babies. Please.
Yes, buy soap. I'm going to buy some.
Yes, you'll love it.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah, what is it? Milk and honey? Ooh.
Oh, hold on.
Milk and honey now.
Hey!
Look at your man back there. His eyebrows went up like The Rock.
Yes. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming in. You're awesome. It's always a pleasure. Interviews are always great, and he always has some great stuff going on. And one of the things that I always say is he doesn't just talk about it, he actually is about it. You know, some people, they come on and they go, oh, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then you don't really see it. But you are one of those people that when you set out to do something, you really do it. You have been a great mentor to me. You have helped me learn. This guy has told me about myself when I didn't want to hear about myself. He's like, Toni, now listen, now, you need to do this. But I have taken a lot of those nuggets that you have taught me, and I really have applied them to my life. So I want to thank you for being an awesome big brother. He is a great person to know, and I can't say enough. So, guys, if you want to get more information about IMPAC Outreach, how do they do so?
IMPAC Outreach, you go to impactoutreach.org. There's information there. You can also go on IMPAC Outreach Facebook. That's there. Or I'm a phone call type guy, 254-598-0240. If you want to be a mentor, if you want to help out with events, if there's different things that you want to bring to us. Only thing I say, if you bring a problem to me, talk about the solution also. It makes life a lot easier on me because I get distracted. But, yeah, it's very easy to get in contact with me. I'm one of the most approachable people that you can find in the community. I'm very easy. You get with Toni. She knows everybody. She can get me. She gets me all the time. So. Yep.
I want to thank you again, and I want to say, hey, to my listeners, make sure that you go to the Taste of Africa. That is going to be on Saturday, July 21st, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. is the Wakanda Dance. And from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. is the Taste of Africa. I'm telling you, I don't want to miss this thing. Last year was 864 people that showed up. This year, we want to double that. Let's double it, folks. Let's double it. And we can. Let's get the word out. Let's let people know about the things that are going on in the community. We hear enough about negative stuff. Let's do something positive and keep it going. I'm telling you, it's what you surround. If you surround yourself around positive things and positive people, I promise you, you will live a positive life. So get around some good stuff, some happy things. Bring the kids out, because guess who's going to be there, honey? Breaking loose. Black Panther. He coming. Wakanda forever. All right? Thank you again for listening. Make sure that you go tune into this on myb106.com. You can hear this show and all my other shows on myb106.com. Also, check out your girl at www.ToniRinggoldmusic.com. That's ToniRinggold music.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you again, Mr. Rodney Duckett, and our wonderful panelists behind us that didn't want to say anything, but it's okay. Miss Casper the Great, honey. Don't that sound like a superhero? Yes. Casper the Great. Yes. And, of course, Mr. Michael Smith, a.k.a. Bay. Hey. Y'all be easy, and always remember, there's enough sun for everyone to shine. Y'all be blessed.